FODMAPs are types of carbohydrates. They are found in many common foods. The acronym stands for fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. These carbohydrates are poorly absorbed in the small intestine. FODMAPs can be found in a wide range of foods. These include fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and grains. Some examples of high FODMAP foods are apples, onions, milk, and wheat. The amount of FODMAPs in food can vary. For example, a ripe mango will have a higher FODMAP content than an unripe one. Understanding what FODMAPs are is the first step towards managing digestive health. By identifying and managing FODMAP intake, individuals can potentially reduce symptoms and improve their overall well-being. When FODMAPs reach the large intestine, they interact with gut bacteria. This interaction can lead to various digestive symptoms. This is because the bacteria in the gut ferment the FODMAPs. This fermentation process produces gas. Gas production can cause bloating. Excess gas can also lead to cramping and abdominal pain. In addition to gas, FODMAPs can also draw water into the intestines. This can lead to diarrhea in some individuals. Conversely, some people may experience constipation due to the altered gut motility caused by FODMAPs. The severity of symptoms can vary widely depending on the individual's sensitivity and the amount of FODMAPs consumed. The Low FODMAP diet is a temporary eating plan. It involves restricting foods high in FODMAPs. The goal is to alleviate digestive symptoms. This diet is not about complete elimination of FODMAPs. Instead, it focuses on reducing intake to a level that the individual can tolerate. The Low FODMAP diet is typically followed in two phases. The first phase is the elimination phase, where high FODMAP foods are strictly avoided for a period of time, usually 2 to 6 weeks. This phase helps to identify if FODMAPs are contributing to digestive symptoms. The second phase is the reintroduction phase. During this phase, FODMAPs are gradually reintroduced one by one. This helps to determine which specific FODMAPs trigger symptoms and at what thresholds. It's important to remember that the Low FODMAP diet is a tool for managing symptoms, not a cure for any digestive disorder. The Low FODMAP diet can be beneficial for individuals with certain digestive disorders. These include irritable bowel syndrome, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and functional gastrointestinal disorders. IBS is a common disorder that affects the large intestine. Symptoms include cramping, abdominal pain, bloating, gas, diarrhea, and constipation. The Low FODMAP diet has been shown to be effective in reducing symptoms in about 75% of people with IBS. SIBO is a condition where there is an overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine. This can lead to symptoms such as bloating, gas, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. The Low FODMAP diet can help to reduce bacterial overgrowth and alleviate symptoms. FGIDs are a group of disorders that affect the normal functioning of the digestive system. The Low FODMAP diet may help to improve symptoms in some individuals with FGIDs. Section 5. Identifying high FODMAP foods. Identifying high FODMAP foods is crucial for successfully following the elimination phase of the diet. This involves understanding which foods contain significant amounts of the specific carbohydrates that trigger digestive symptoms. Fruits. Some fruits are high in FODMAPs, particularly those containing fructose or fructans. Examples include apples, pears, mangoes, watermelon, and cherries. However, there are low FODMAP fruit options like bananas, berries, grapes, and oranges. Vegetables. Similar to fruits, certain vegetables are high in FODMAPs, particularly those containing fructans, GOS, or polyols. Onions, garlic, mushrooms, asparagus, and cauliflower are some examples. Low FODMAP vegetables include carrots, cucumbers, lettuce, spinach, and tomatoes. Dairy products. Lactose, a type of sugar found in dairy products, is a common FODMAP trigger. Milk, yogurt, ice cream, and soft cheeses are high in lactose. Lactose-free alternatives, hard cheeses, and plant-based milks are generally low FODMAP. Grains, wheat, rye, and barley contain fructans, which can be problematic for some individuals. Gluten-free bread, rice, quinoa, and oats are typically low FODMAP. Section 6. Navigating the elimination phase. The elimination phase is the most restrictive part of the Low FODMAP diet. During this phase, all high FODMAP foods are strictly eliminated from the diet for a period of 2 to 6 weeks. The goal of this phase is to reduce symptoms and determine if FODMAPs are contributing to digestive issues. It's crucial to be meticulous during the elimination phase, as even small amounts of high FODMAP foods can trigger symptoms. Carefully read food labels and avoid any products containing hidden sources of FODMAPs. Keep a food diary to track food intake and symptoms. This can help identify potential triggers and monitor progress. Remember that the elimination phase is temporary, and the goal is not to eliminate all FODMAPs permanently, but to identify individual triggers and tolerance levels. Section 7. Beyond elimination, reintroduction and personalization. After the elimination phase, the next step is to gradually reintroduce FODMAPs one at a time. This is called the reintroduction phase. The goal is to identify which specific FODMAPs trigger symptoms and at what thresholds. During the reintroduction phase, start by adding a small amount of one FODMAP group back into the diet. Monitor symptoms closely for 2 to 3 days after reintroducing each FODMAP group. If no symptoms occur, you can gradually increase the amount of that FODMAP group, but if symptoms return, stop consuming that FODMAP group and try again later with a smaller amount. Repeat this process for each FODMAP group one at a time. Once you have identified your triggers and thresholds, you can create a personalized low FODMAP diet that works for you. Section 8. Seeking professional guidance for digestive wellness. While the low FODMAP diet can be an effective tool for managing digestive symptoms, it's essential to seek professional guidance from a registered dietitian or healthcare professional specializing in digestive health. A registered dietitian can provide personalized advice and support throughout your low FODMAP journey. They can help you create a balanced meal plan, ensure nutritional adequacy, and address any concerns or challenges you may encounter. Additionally, a healthcare professional can rule out other underlying medical conditions that may be contributing to your symptoms. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional for personalized guidance and support. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and informative, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my future videos. Stay tuned for more informative videos.